Alright, this is part 2. I have 38 minutes on my phone. My videos on average go for an hour and 10 minutes now. Yeah. Maybe I should buy a camera. A nice like $500 camera that can go on for like, I can make 2-3 hour videos. Because phones only last like in 2 hours max. But there's no point in buying a camera because I don't make videos full time like I did before, right? I make one video a week pretty much showing my face. Tomorrow I'll show my face again. I can do a video with a board maybe. Tomorrow I'll do a board video. How about that? I'll do a board video tomorrow. Board. Change it up a little bit. Yeah. I have a doctor's appointment on May 9th. I fucking hate doctor appointments. For my diabetes. My supposed diabetes, but I mean my diabetes. Yeah. I'm sorry? Yeah. Yeah. I hope that new Superman movie is good, man. With James Gunn's Superman, I hope it's good, man. If it's not a good movie, that's not good for James Gunn and Peter Safran, right? This Superman movie that he makes has to be good if he wants the reboot the rebooted DC universe to what to be successful. Obviously, it has to be a good movie. Yeah, it doesn't have to make $1 billion, but it has to be if it could make at least 400 $500, that's pretty good. Um, but it needs to be artistically. It has to be good, pretty good. It has to be like at least a 7 out of 10, man. It has to be a good movie. Otherwise, the rebooted universe might not work, right? But I think James Gunn will pull it off. I think the new rebooted DC universe is gonna be good, successful. It may not be Marvel. It may not be Kevin Feige's Marvel in its glory days, but if it's successful, it's a healthy franchise now, a healthy universe now, right? Yeah. See, for my movies, I don't have to worry about the money. I will make my money back. It's the art that worries me. I want to tell good stories. I want Zane's to be almost a 10 out of 10, man. A 9.8, 9.7 out of 10. I want it to be an amazing movie. Great Escape, at least a 7 or 7 out of 10, or maybe 8 out of 10. As long as they're good enough movies, right? That entertain the fans and you tell pretty good quality stories. We're moving for The Great Escape with Keanu Reeves, Carl Johansson, Ben Affleck, and done. Because the truth is, I most likely will do The Great Escape with Keanu Reeves because they're doing Matrix 5, and I'm like, why the fuck is Warner Bros. Doing Matrix 5 when Matrix 4 flopped? That doesn't make any sense, man. I don't get it, man. Why, Warner Bros.? Why are you doing Matrix 5 when your fourth movie flopped? I don't get the logic in that. You lost money for Matrix 4 and now you're doing a sequel to that? Yeah. If they do Matrix 5, chances are the Matrix trilogy won't happen. Because they're not going to agree to delete two movies. Yeah, if you make Matrix 5, you now have to delete two of your movies because it's I don't want it a part of canon, otherwise I can't tell my story. They're not going to agree to delete two movies. Especially if Matrix 5 makes money, they're not going to delete it. And so Matrix thing is most likely not happening, most likely, right? Yeah, because they're what? It's all good. I'll just do The Great Escape with Keanu Reeves, Ben Affleck, and Scarlett Johansson. Yeah. That's why I do Xanus, my amazing Xanus movie. Some sound? Ivan, what if you pay the fee when you're like 48? Then the Zane's movie will not happen. Or I have to change stuff in my story. I have to have all these, my cousins and all of them be like 50 years old. I have to make a few changes. That's what will make it work. But if I pay the fee in like 20, like 37 or something like that, chances are the Zane's movie got sabotaged. It's not going to happen. I'll most likely just do, I might just do Spider-Man Miles Morales or something like that. Those four movies might not even happen anymore, yeah. Because all these actors are all getting older. They're all older now. I might just do the Spider-Man trilogy or something like that. Yeah, well, my plans got fucked. But I'm telling you now, man, the only reason why I'm starting Sky Source is because of xanus. I want to tell that story so bad. It won't get sabotaged. I will pay the fee around 2028 or 29. All I gotta do is just get it proofread, and it's ready to use on Hulu. I have my keys. I'll let the gates know. I pay the fee, and I'll make my money. The xanus movie will happen. I promise you guys it will happen, obviously. Everyone will be pissed off. Ivan, you're not telling that story? You're looking at an amazing movie you put that on the big screen. Yeah, I know. Once you read a book, it's finally going to hit your mind. Oh my god, Ivan Zanis' book would be an amazing masterpiece of a movie if he turns it into the big screen. Yes. You will see Ivan when you read my book. Look at an amazing book I wrote, man. Yeah, man. And the book is mine. It's my rights. I own it. Zane's brand is mine. I own it. Gates own everything in the world, but the Zane's brand is mine. I own it. It's mine. It's not yours. You may think it's yours and threaten me, but I'm not going to do my that, man. This money is mine. It's not yours. The $10 billion is mine. Yeah. Some Sarah? Yeah. My ebook I'll sell for $22. And then my print I'll sell for 75, $80. The print is expensive because Lulu has high printing costs. It might cost them maybe $35 to print one book. So if you want to make a nice profit for yourself, you gotta price it for like $80. That way you make a nice profit for yourself. So it's priced at $35 to print one book. You price it for $80, you make 80 subtract 35. You make $45 in profit. But I take 80 and Lulu takes 20. And PayPal takes like 1.8%, about 2% of my money. 1.8% of my money. So I'm making like 78%. 78.2%. Compare that to the 50% I make if I traditionally publish. I sell it obviously. And then Lulu takes 20%. I showed you guys on the computer, right? Yeah. Lulu takes 20, I take 80. That's why I want my Amazon deal to be 80-20. That's a good deal. Lulu's taking 20, I take 80 for the book. Amazon takes 20, I take 80 for the movie and the merch. That's how it works, man. Don't hate him, so that's how it works. Obviously. But most people most likely will buy the ebook because it's cheaper. You pay $22. You only all you family members, all you people, all you families, you only have to buy one book. You don't have to buy like multiple books. You buy one book, you buy a USB, you can share the file for my ebook. I just threw out a secret there, yeah. And that's why I will make like most likely 9-10 billion because a lot of people are going to share the file. The print people might buy their own personal book, but if you have a family, there's no. Why would you buy 3 books when you can just buy one book and then share the file? One print, you wait till the person finishes the book, I don't know, like a day, 2 days, and like it's so good, you know what I'm saying? The next person reads it. Or you buy the print and the ebook. One person reads the print, and another person reads the ebook, and you buy USB, you can save the PDF file of the ebook on your USB, and you can read it yourself too. The people will be sharing the file, hence why I'll make around, looking at maybe 600 million copies sold worldwide. Because my book is only in English, right? Ebook, I believe you can read it in French. The PDF you can convert it to French and Spanish, I think, but that's it. You can read it in French and Spanish. So all the people in Quebec who speak French, if you buy the ebook, I believe you can convert the file to French on the PDF page or Spanish. But all you people around who don't speak English, you can't read my book, and that's why you're looking at maybe 600 million copies sold worldwide. That like beats out Harry Potter or ties it. Right? We'll either beat out Harry Potter or tie it. Xanus will most likely beat out Harry Potter. The Harry Potter trilogy and Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings, I believe, to this day sold 500 million copies worldwide. Xanus will beat that out. Harry Potter is about 600 million around there to this day. Since its release, since its inauguration, its release date in the late 90s, it sold like 500 plus million copies of Harry Potter, and Lord of the Rings too. Since it was released like 70 years ago, in 1954, whatever it is. Fellowship of the Ring came out 70 years ago, like 1954. So for 70 years, Lord of the Rings sold like 500 million copies around the world to this day. Around there, it might have been updated. The last time I checked, it was like 500 million copies sold, something like that. My book will beat both those books out. Beat out Harry Potter, beat out Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones sold tens of millions too. Yeah. Popular series. Xanus will beat out Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, and Game of Thrones in copies sold. That's why I become so rich. Obviously, I become wealthy and rich. I'm a famous author now, and I start the studio with my significant other, and I make the movie, Xanus movie, for $1.2 billion. And Peter Jackson will give us my top 2 cancers for the movie. So, Sarah. That's why everyone envies me, man, with the keys. Ivan's keys is his lottery ticket. Yeah, it's my lottery ticket, man. You know how much times when I go buy smokes at the store, at the dépanneur, right? At the convenience store, obviously, in Quebec, right? You know how many people I see, they do the lottery ticket? Hopefully you have a prize of 5,000, 500, 20,000, 20 million, 10 million, 1 million. They do all these lottery tickets, and I have my own keys. My keys is a lottery ticket. Easy billions. Yeah, man. That's what God gave me the keys. Always easy for me. I can make my easy money. You made it easy for me. Even in the locker room, I got to use write your own book, and you own the brand, and you'll make your billions. God made it easy for me. All right, you can open your own door, easy money, but you know what I'm saying. But you need to own something. You need to own IP. And I'm a genius. I wrote my own book. I'm like, yeah, my book's in this. I finished the book. I have a bit of my book printed here. This is the prologue. I have a good maybe see this? I printed it out. I want to read a little bit of it. This is the beginning of the prologue. And then, yeah, all this is the prologue. I have coffee stains on this. Coffee beer stains on this. This is the beginning of my prologue. I printed it out. Yeah, it's a sick book, man. I read it, I'm like, holy shit, this is interesting. I wrote a masterpiece, yeah, man. Fucking masterpiece. A little raw. 1%, I don't know, 0.5% of my book is raw, but 99.5% of it's top notch. And a bit of it's raw in some sections, obviously. Don't forget, I don't have an editor. I did everything myself. And that's why some sections, some dialogue, it might be a little rough, a little raw. In other areas, it's top notch. You'll catch some sections where the dialogue is a bit raw. In other sections, it's so good and it flows perfectly. Yeah. Sarah? Yeah, that's what the gays told me to sell because they know how good my book is. They know I'm going to make so much money off it, man. $10 billion. Even though you're making, I don't know, you're making hundreds of billions every year, and you're making a big deal over you making $10 billion. Man, like, how greedy are you? I'm sorry, man. It really pisses you off. It really pisses me off. I don't like seeing, I don't want you to be that rich and have that kind of power and control your box office for your movies and your merch and your game. And be spoken to Hollywood and media with your significant other eye. It's going to piss me off. I don't want you being a billionaire eye. I don't want you living that life that we're living. It pisses me off. That you're playing or smoking alcohol and be with your certain others. It's gonna piss me off, Ivan. Movies started pisses me off, Ivan. These are crazy people, yeah. That's why I came with keys. Sarah? That's why I came with keys. Yeah, man. That's why I came with keys. Sarah? I'm not stupid. I didn't shower by the way today. I was so lazy. I woke up, my alarm went off, and I washed my face, I brushed my teeth, I went to work. So once I'm done this video, I'm gonna take a nice hot shower, and I'll enjoy the show with you guys after. Sarah? Yeah. Rachel, I'm gonna be shocked right. Well, yeah, she'll buy my book, obviously. I don't know. She buys the ebook. She reads it on her laptop, and she's like, "Holy shit, this book is sick. This is an amazing story." You know what I'm saying? And when I meet her, she'll guarantee tell me, "Ivan, did you really write the last of Us on your own?" I'm like, "Yeah, I did." She's like, "Holy shit, it's a fucking master. That's such an amazing story, Ivan. You wrote it on your own?" I'm like, "Yeah, I did, man. Holy shit, you're gifted, man. It's such a good book." You know what I'm saying? By the way, how much money did you make off your book, by the way, for your royalties, by the way, Ivan? Huh? How much money did you make off your book? I'm like, holy shit, this goes crazy, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you want to know? Yeah, Ivan, seriously, how much money did you make, man? How much did you make more than $5 billion? Yeah, I made more than $5 billion. How much did you make? 20? I'm like, no, I made less than 20. 15 billion? I'm like, no, less. 11 billion? No, less. 10 billion? I made like 9.7. She's like, you made 9.7? Show me. I don't believe you. You know what I'm saying? I call my bank number on my card. I say account balance. You have $9,700,000,000 and 30 cents. Stuff like that, right? Holy shit, that's a lot of money. We can do other things with that money. I mean, just include herself in the conversation. She's fucking evil, obviously. By the way, are you gonna share that with me? Are you gonna share that with me, Ivan? No, I'm like, yeah, I will, man. Relax, man. Holy shit, this was crazy. Yeah, most of the pieces of money. Yeah. You're sharing your money with me too, by the way. If you have 2 million in your bank, you're sharing that with me too. I'm sharing our money with you. You have to share your money with me too. It goes both ways. There you go. I'm not gonna do like that. I only it's because of me. We made this money, and so you're sharing your money with me too. There for 1 second, I'm gonna share our money with you. You don't share with me. You're sharing the 2 million. Yeah, Ivan. When we register for the bank, I'll just put the $2 million in our account. Yeah, you do that. Transfer the $2 million in your bank account to the 9.7 million dollars, and we share the money together. It's fair. There you go. Is there? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Zane's gonna be a big brand, man. Bigger than Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter. Bigger than Harry Potter, man. Harry Potter's a big brand. Harry Potter is even a bigger brand than Lord of the Rings. The Harry Potter franchise is bigger than even Lord of the Rings, man. It's more popular than Lord of the Rings. Harry Potter. It's very popular. I believe Harry Potter beat Lord of the Rings with merch and games. Harry Potter beat out Lord of the Rings. Movies, they did about the same amount of money. Um, the only Harry Potter movie that made $1 billion was Deathly Hollow Part 2. All the other ones were close to $1 billion, most of them. They made like 900, like close to $1 billion. And Fellowship of the Ring made 800 million, but with inflation, all three movies made $1 billion. So in movies, Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings are kind of tied. They both make around the same amount of money, but in terms of merch, I believe Harry Potter beats out Lord of the Rings. Harry Potter merch was very, very popular. I remember when the Deathly Hallows came out, a lot of theater fans were wearing like Harry Potter hats, that kind of stuff, man. Yeah. Harry Potter costumes and that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very popular. And Xanus blows it out of the water. Xanus blows the Harry Potter IP out of the water. You know what I'm saying? Because it's my brand, obviously. I wrote the book. The book sells hundreds of millions of copies. And I start my studio. I fund the movie for $1.2 billion. I fund that amazing N105 game, and I sell all this high end merch, man. Like the posters, the L mugs, framed ones, paper ones, the weapons, the custom made clothing, and shoes and boots, and like 10 hot toys, 10 nice like Xana's hot toys. A Taki's hot toy, an Aratat hot toy, an Ephesus hot toy, a Tacitonius hot toy, a Cassius hot toy, a Tactius the First hot toy, a Maramis hot toy. You know what I'm saying? You can sell a Papyri one, a Cornelius one, a Job one, and that's good enough. And maybe an Ariad one, Aratat's father. For full one too. Sell maybe 11 hot toys, 12 hot toys. That's good enough. I'm not gonna sell like 50. No, sell like 30. No, sell maybe like 12 hot toys. That's good enough. And the rich out there can buy it. The ones who do not want to buy the hot toys, you don't have to buy it, obviously. The hot toys is side merch. The custom made clothing and weapons side merch. The main merch is the posters and the mugs. That's the merch I recommend you guys get. If you don't want to buy the other stuff, don't buy it, but I recommend you get the posters and the mugs. That's nice merch, man. It's nice to have a framed poster in your house and your nice, like, 5L mugs. And so everyone was like, holy shit, I didn't selfie made now. Yeah, I'm selfie made now, man. Listen, you go back, you look at my YouTube videos, me pumping out videos about Xanus, and now it's a reality. Now my book sold so many copies. It made me so rich, and now I signed that master deal with Amazon, man, with a merchant movie, and I make the game, and my brand becomes so big. Look at Ivan now. I remember when he was pumping out videos on Savage Channel, and now his brand is like the biggest IP in the industry. Yeah, it's crazy. You've seen the transition, right? It's crazy seeing the transition. Yeah, give me a sec, guys. I'm gonna go upstairs and get more coffee. I'll be back in a sec. Don't hate me, son. Let's give every don't wanna wait. Yeah. Damn it, my grandpa. That's why my sister is so proud of me, man. It's because of me we're living this life, man. The Incredibles life. You know what I'm saying? You think she'll want to build a 500 condo? Yeah. She might tell me, I like I'm like, you want? I'm like, we can easily build a 250 in our condo. If you want it really pimped out, like Batman's like Batcave and everything with his Batmobile, let's pimp it out. $500 like Incredibles. We have like this. Our garage, we have like this tunnel garage like Batman. You know what I'm saying? We have automatic doors like Incredibles. Something fucking nice. $500, you pimp it up completely, and it's high tech, man, for your condo. It just depends how much I make. If I make $7 billion, I'll put $350 million towards the condo. That's still high tech enough. But if I make 9, which I will, or like 10, I'm gonna put $500 towards my condo. And my Sula, I might put maybe 400 million towards it. Maybe 500 million is a bit too much. 400, maybe 450 to $500 to a lot. I buy 2 jets, and I renovate the jet, and I want it like Incredibles. Tell the renovation company that they know. That way the Hollywood actors have a good experience when they fly in your jet, when they sign their master contracts in Sarah for your movie. They sign the stars sign the massive deal for your movie, yeah. The Xanus stars, right? Yeah. And for the posters, I want all the actors who are getting money for the merch featured on them on the posters. They have to be featured. I'm not going to pay them 250K if they're not featured on the merch. No, I'm going to be all 30 plus characters in the movie. I am selling all their custom made clothing that they wore in the movie. All of it's going to be sold on Amazon. The shoes and boots they wore sold on Amazon. Hence why they get 250K royalty check. I want all the actors who are featured, who are supposed to get the royalty check, the main ones. I want them all featured on the posters. So the minor characters, like the like for example, the actor for Lithius, Baramis, they might not be they're not going to be featured on the posters or any of the merch. I won't sell their merch, hence they don't get any royalty check for the merch. But the main like 12 stars are going to be featured on the merch, but they don't get what they all get money for the merch, but the actors who are not featured don't get any money off the merch. And so, and so 12 main stars who are featured, make sure they're featured on the posters. Yeah. How much posters will you have, Ivan? I'll have 6 posters. 3 like ensemble ones with all the characters, and you have 3 other ones that are like maybe 2-3 people in it. You know the Infinity War poster? How you have like I don't know like 20 characters in that one poster? Yeah, I think some of that was Anus. They're featured on this nice poster, and you have the option to buy paper ones or framed, which is nice, obviously, right? Yeah. I'm gonna get the frame ones. Frames is nicer, obviously. I'm gonna get nice frame ones, hanging in my garage in my house. Yeah. Sarah? Yeah. I have about 11 minutes on my phone. 10 hours on my phone, guys. No, sorry, 9 hours on my phone. Yeah. Sarah? Yeah. Sure, guys.